around you to move around. You've got a chair if you need it, and also a drink of water. Good ventilation also, because you'll probably get quite warm when we're doing the exercises. We're going to be working with the Borg scale to know how hard we're working. So make sure you're familiar with that. And today we're going to be working between 9 and 11 on this warm-up part. So the main thing also is that you are feeling well and you're happy to exercise. Okay, so if we're all ready to start, we'll get going. So stand up tall. We're going to do a little posture check first. So feet just hip width apart, shoulders back and down, heads lifted, and tummy muscles pulled in. Well done. So just keep a really good position. Just straighten yourselves up to start with. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to start by just lifting the feet off the floor, just a really gentle march. So the aim of this warm-up is to gradually increase the intensity. So we start off really slowly. Good. So swinging the arms lightly, putting those feet up. And keep the feet moving, and we're going to add some shoulder rolls now. So lift the shoulders up towards the ears and roll them back. So really slowly. Go within your range. If your shoulders don't want to go so much, then just do it at your way. Okay, and then we go round the opposite way, just bringing those shoulders up. Only a small move. You feel hardly moving your shoulders, but it's just getting that little bit of movement in them. Good. Okay, so we're going to start with some heel digs now. So just tap that heel to the front. If you want to add some arms, you can add some bicep curls. So elbow bend, bringing the hands towards your shoulders. Great. So just keep going. We'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And marching on the spot. Tapping the toes out to the side now. So little toe taps out. Don't worry with the arms yet. Just keep it really easy and light. We're on that lower end. We're on that 9, nearer the 9 on that effort scale at the minute. So keep going. 3 more. 2, and 1. Good. Tap behind now. So toe taps behind. Just again, just touching down with the toe. You don't need to put the heel down. It's just that toe tap. Keep the body nice and straight. Well done. And back to the marching again. Okay, knee raises now. So lifting up the knees. If you need your chair for support, make sure you've got that near to you. Just little toe, opposite hand to knee, lifting up those knees. Keep the back nice and straight. Good. And marching again. Well done. Next one then is the side, step side to side. So just swinging the arms very lightly. We don't want to bring them up too much yet. But we're gradually increasing that heart rate. So just really light. Relaxing those arms out. Well done. And marching again. Okay, so the next exercise is a hamstring curl. So we're going to lift those heels up behind. If your knees are not happy doing this, then just march instead. So, and if you need to hold on to the chair as well, by all means use that. Good. And back to those marches. March the feet now out a little bit wider. And then we're going to reach the corners of your room on the diagonal. Keep the toe on the floor and just lift the heel. So we're stretching out. And then see if we can just rotate a little bit to the side. So keep the hips to the front, and we're just getting movement in the back. So reaching around to the side, but keep those hips facing the front. Well done. And 1 more. So standing tall now, hands at the side of you, knees slightly bent. We're going to just slide down one side and then come back up to the middle again. Make sure your toes are moving. You've got that circulation moving round. And then back. And 1 more. Excellent. Good. So that's the first part of the warm-up. We're going to up that intensity a little bit now. So we're going to do some more shoulder rolls. Put the using the elbows now, just rolling those shoulders back. Well done. Do 1 more going backwards, and then come back to the same going forward. Again, just go within your range. And then marching again on the spot. Well done. Okay, so the heel digs again. So we're going to do those. We're going to add an upright row now. So we're just building up that intensity. Keeping that back nice and straight. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Toe taps to the side. Bringing those arms up now. Keeping it nice and easy the RPE scale. Good. And marching again. Toes taps behind. You can add opposite arm to leg, same arm as leg, whichever you feel most comfortable. If you do get a little bit breathless, then leave the arms out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go back to those knee raises again now, so we can bring the arms up a little higher. But again, if it's too much, then just keep them down to you. You're working at your level. If it's too easy, then bring them up even higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Step tap side to side, swing the arms. So bring them up higher now. Remember, you still should be able to speak, but you're feeling that you're breathing a little bit more. You should still feel light. Good. And marching on the spot again. Hamstring curls again then. Lifting up those heels. March if you want to. We can add a low row now. So sweeping back those shoulder blades as well. Lifting up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Marching the feet out now a little wider again. Reaching to that diagonal. Keep the toes on the floor. Reaching across. And then reaching around to the side. So keep those hips to the front. Well done. Again, setting the movement in your back. And then back to the center. Staying with your feet hip width. Pretend you're holding a tray, knees slightly bent. And we're just going to pass the tray round. Keep the hips facing forward. Wiggling the toes, keeping that circulation moving. Excellent. One more each side. And then back to the center. And there. Good. Marching. Okay, so we've got ourselves, our heart rates have raised up a little bit more now. Muscles and joints are getting warmer, so we're going to add some dynamic and some static stretches just to finish the cool down, the warm up. So, okay, I feel as though it could be the cool down. Right, okay, so we carry on now. We're going to do some heel dips. And we're going to now scoop the floor. So imagine you're scooping up the floor. Keep that back nice and flat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're taking one leg forward. Now get your balance. If you need a wall or a chair, take that one leg forward. Keep that leg straight and just hinge and sit back. Pull that toe towards you. So you're feeling that stretch in that hamstring in the back of the leg. And then bend that knee, come up past there. Well done. Turn around and we'll do the other side. So take that leg forward. Get your balance. Hinge down. Pull that toe towards you. We don't hold the stretches very long in the warm-up because we're not completely warm yet. And then ease up. We'll hold them longer in the cool-down and marching again. Okay, so tap to the side again. Get that heart rate back up again to that 11 on that effort scale, or how you're feeling your exertion. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is that rear tap behind again. So tap the toes behind. This time you can bring both arms up. Good. Keeping it at your level. And then from here now, hold on if you need to, either the wall or the chair. We're going to step back with one leg. Feet are flat, knee bent at the front, back leg straight, and we're stretching that calf muscle in that back leg. Well done. Hold it, few seconds, and then ease up out of that warranted, and we'll do the same on the other one. So step back slightly, get into that little position here, knee over the ankle, and that leg down there. Hold nice and still. You have to keep the muscles still. Good. And march again. Well done. Right, knee raises now. So just, again, bringing that heart rate up to that level where you feel you can still speak. If it gets a little bit much, then go down. So a couple more. And then marching again. Good. Step tap side to side. Swing those arms. And all you can do now, we can add some breaststroke arms now. So this is just to stretch out those chest muscles. And it's really good, this one. It doesn't get your hair wet. Keep that going. Okay, well done. Marching those feet, take the arms behind. keep that head lifted. Hold it there and release. Well done. Okay, last little bit now. We're going to do some hamstring curls again. March if you want to, and adding a chest press. So pushing out those arms, pushing out, 3 more, 2 and 1. Good. Keeping those feet marching now. We're just going to push away in front to stretch the upper back. You can tuck the chin in if you want to have a little stretch on that neck. Just keep that going. Well done. And release. Okay, so you should be quite warm now. Just to finish the warm-up, we're just going to do a little aerobic move. On the spot, some half jacks, and that will take you up to that RPE of 11. Ready, then we will be for the main part of the exercise. So here we go. I'll count them. So we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, so well done. You've actually completed the warm-up. Get yourself a quick drink, and then be back here to do the rest of the exercise session. Thank you. Welcome back to the main part of the exercise session. Make sure you've got a chair you need. This is non-equipment exercise session, but if you did want to have some water bottles for a little bit of resistance, you can have those. Also, there's 10 exercises, and we're going to be working at a minute for each exercise. The effort scale now on this one is going to be a little bit more. It's between 11 and 13. So that's how we'll be working. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is the sit to stand. So this is where you'll need your chair. So sitting on the chair, nice straight back, and just feet flat on the floor, feet hip width, just ease forward on the chair so your back is not touching the back of the chair. And all you're going to do, I'll just demonstrate first, we're going to stand up and then sit down again. So that's the exercise. We're going to do that for 1 minute. Okay, so are you all ready? Get ready, off we go. So standing up, pushing through those heels, standing up and sitting down. If you do need to have a rest, then obviously you can just sit down for a few seconds and join in again. If you've had enough, if it's hurting your knees, then just obviously rest until the end of the little section. Well done. So pushing through, if you need to push through from the chair, you could ease yourself up, but just put your hands across your chest. You could even hold some water bottles if you want to add a little bit of resistance, or lightweight. So we're pushing through. Well done. Keep going. It seems a long time, a minute, when we're doing these exercises, but really worth it. Well done. We've got about 15 seconds left. Well done. You can go faster if you want to, or slower than me. But remember, that heart rate now should be raising up a bit, up to about 13. And 1 more, and then rest. Well done. So we've finished the first one. Okay, so you can move your chair now. You don't need that for a while, unless you need to have it to hold on. Okay, so the next exercise is a wall press. So we're going to use our hands on the wall, and if you go further away from the wall, it's harder. Closer is easier. So find a space that's good for you. Elbows just slightly bent. So hands are flat on the wall, fingers facing upwards, and elbows just slightly bent. And we're going to lower the nose towards the wall and then back again. So ready? Off we go. So pushing in and back. Now remember the breathing. Don't hold your breath. On the way back, just breathe out. So you're blowing yourself away as you're coming back from the wall. Keeping that back nice and straight. Well done. Pushing away. Really keep it nice and easy. Going nice and steady. Well done. Pushing away. If you do need to have a rest, if your arms are hurting, you could ease off and just restart. Pushing away. Well done. Keep going. Back nice and flat. Good. Got a few more. Good. So blowing, if you remember that blow, as you go away from the wall, breathe out. Got 5 seconds. And last one. Excellent. Okay. Okay, give your arms a little shake if they need to. Right, the next exercise is a step up. Now, you can either use the bottom stair of your stairs, or if you haven't got stairs, as I'm going to demonstrate here, just going to use the floor. So all we're going to do is be stepping up and down as if you're stepping on the steps, and then we can swap legs probably halfway through the exercise. We'll swap legs. Okay, so this is getting our heart rate raised up a little bit now again, up to that 13 on the RPE scale. So here we go. So off we go. So just stepping forward and back. Remember, keep your back nice and straight. Now, if this is too easy, you could add some arms. You could hold your water bottles, lightweight. You could do any pushing chest press. You could do some bicep curls, or whatever exercise you feel is good for you. Good. So forward and back. We're going to swap legs now. So swapping that leg over, swapping that leg. Good. Forward and back. You want to just have a rest. Just concentrate on the legs. Well done. If you are working up the stairs, obviously you hold on to the banister, and you could always hold on and have a steady on the chair or the wall here. Keep going. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. Okay, so that's good. The next exercise is a side bend. So we did these in the warm-up. So this is just working our core muscles, the side muscles in our abdomen. So we're going to stand with our feet hip width apart, keep the toes moving. You can hold little water bottles if you want to, and the exercise is just sliding down each side. Okay, so get ready for the block. Are we ready? Off we go. So slide down and then come back up to center. So just go within your range. If you feel it's too much, then just ease off again and have a little rest. Sliding down. Well done. So it doesn't feel it's not a very big move, but you can just work those muscles in the side of your body. Those core muscles, keep the tummy muscles nice and tight throughout, but keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. And remember to keep wiggling your toes. Lovely. Sliding down. Keeping going. Brilliant. I'm not nearly there now. Keep going. Sliding down. Coming back. And we've got about 15 seconds. Keep going. Well done. Last 5 seconds now. 3, 2, and last one. Perfect. Okay, so now the next exercise, we're raising our heart rate a little bit now again. So we're going to do some lunges. So a lunge, you may need a chair for support because it needs quite a lot of balance. So we start off with our feet hip width, and we're just going to step forward and push back. So the knees are bent, the heel at the back comes off the floor, but the foot is flat at the front and there was a straight back. Okay, so off we go. Here we go. So down and up. Now, if you find that you want to just ease off out of this, you could just do some heel digs if it's hurting your knees or it's too much, but just hold on to that balance if you need to, because it does take quite a lot of balance. Keeping the back nice and straight. Good. So stepping forward and back. The deeper you go, obviously the more it's challenging on the muscles and joints, but just doing mini ones just is fine for the knees. Just keeping that going. Well done. So remember that effort scale, you can add arms if you wanted to add some chest press or any sort of arm exercise at the same time. But if you just prefer to just concentrate on the legs, it just takes some balance. We go 5 more seconds then. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Perfect. Good. So, okay. Right, the next exercise we're going to do is the wall press again, but this time we're going to do what we call W shape with our hands. So I want you to make a W, put your thumbs together, and then on the wall then we're just going to place our hands in that position, shoulder height and feet in a position that you feel comfortable Well done. Keeping that back nice and straight. Excellent. If your wrist you get tired, you want to just have a little rest, then do so and then rejoin again. Well done. You're pushing those. So this is concentrating quite on those tricep muscles. Really good. So keep going. Breathing out as you come back. Pushing away. Pushing those arms back. Well done. Keep going. We've got about 10 more seconds. Come on, you're doing well. 5 more seconds. Keep going. We'll do 1 more. And then ease off. Well done. Just give your arms a shake if you need to. Okay, the next exercise is a side step. Now, if you've got the stairs, if you want to use the side of the bottom stair, you can step sideways onto the stair. Otherwise, I'm just going to do this on the floor here. So just if you want to do that with me here. Okay, so it's just step out side to side. You can add arms, you can do some chest press. If you're on the bottom stair, you hold on to your banister. It's probably more difficult to do that. Use water bottles if you haven't got any weight, if you want to make it harder. Okay, so off we go then. So just step side to side. I'm going to just swing my arms. Well done. So now we're bringing that heart rate up again. We want to get into that moderate zone where you really are breathing a little bit more, and you can only just carry on a conversation if that's how you feel it's comfortable for you. But you just work at your own level. You can work less or more than, well, no more than the 13, but make sure you can still speak. But I don't want any singing now. We shouldn't be able to sing. So that breathing should be up a bit. Well done. If you want to change the arms, you could go to a chest press. You could even make it harder pushing the arms above the head. You do 2 to the front and 2 above the head. Well done. So 2 to the front and 2 above the head. 3 more seconds. And relax. Well done. So keep those feet moving, keep that heart rate up. Next exercise is a heel raise. Now, you can use the chair or the wall for support. And all we're going to do now is just come up onto the toes and then back down again, working those calf muscles. Okay, so off we go. Here we are. So we're just lifting up and down. Now, it can become quite intense, this one. If you do find your muscles get quite tight, then just relax the legs to start and just give them a little relax. But just keep that good posture. If you want to do it, try not to hold on too much. It's good for your balance as well. Lifting up and down. So all we're doing is coming up onto those toes and back down. You really feel those calf muscles tightening. Well done. So lifting up and down. So you can go up and down. You can go a little bit faster, slower, however you feel. And if you want to have a rest in between, your muscles now are getting a bit sternly, then just stop and just relax them. Well done. Got a few more seconds. Go in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Brilliant. Okay, so give your legs a little shake. Right, the next one, we've got another leg exercise now. We've got hand to knee. So this one, aerobic exercise again. So we want to get that heart rate up. So just bring in those opposite hand to knee. Okay, so off we go then. So bringing up that, keeping that back nice and straight. And bring the arms up higher. If you want to make it easier, go lower. You can pull down. So we're getting up to that level, that 13 at the top of that effort scale. Well done. Keep going. Perfect. Come on, we're nearly there now. We've only got one more exercise after this one, and so we're just doing the one circle. Keep going. Just lifting up those knees, opposite hand to knee. If you get a little bit tired, you can just keep the arms lower. But if not, just keep going. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. And last one. Brilliant. Okay, good. So the last exercise now in this hold a small weight if you wanted, and just use that there, or a water bottle. Okay, so off we go then, just for a minute. So try to keep those hips to the front, and we're just twisting around. This is good for your core muscles. Keep those tummy muscles pulled in. It's only a small movement. If you're feeling it in that midline. Well done. So keep those arms across. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Keep your toes wiggling as well. You don't want to just suddenly stop. And we go. So we're keeping, you should still probably feel a little bit breathless from that last one. So that's good, but just keep that circulation moving. Okay, down we go. Keep going. Hips to the front. Really tight, small move. Well done. We've got about 10 seconds now. 5 seconds left. Last couple, one on each side, and that's to finish. Excellent. So you've completed one circuit now. If you wanted to, you could rewind it and go back and complete it again. Or if this is enough now, you can then move on and go on to the cool down. So well done. Welcome back to the cool down. So let's get straight into it. I hope you've all had a quick drink if you need one. And we're going to start off marching on the spot. So just keeping that level now of where we left off in the main part. Well done. So keeping those marching those legs. Doing the arms. Okay, keeping the feet moving, we're going to add some shoulder circles now. So bring the arms up in front, stretching right up. Just moving those shoulders. If your shoulders, if you feel you can't do this range, just go smaller. And one more. Lovely. And then opposite way round, we're going to circle the shoulders forward. So just keep that nice posture throughout. One more. Perfect. Well done. Okay, so knee raises now. So lifting up the knees. If you need your chair, hold on. Bring the arms fairly high because remember we're starting here as a level that we left off on the main part. So we still our heart rate's still fairly high. And then we'll gradually bring it down. Good. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2. And last one. Good. Next one then is that jack to the side. So just tapping out to the side. Bringing those arms up to just shoulder height. Well done. Good. So keep going. A few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Marching again. And then we're going to tap the toes behind. So tap the toe, just reaching out with the arms in front. Back nice and straight. So opposite hand if you want to, or both, doesn't really matter. Just go within your range. If you can still speak and you feel comfortable, keep the both arms going forward. Excellent. Okay, and back to those marching again. Okay, next one is that step up side to side. Just swinging the arms. Keep those arms nice and high. We've still got that heart rate up a little bit. We're still in that moderate zone. Well done. We'll do a few more of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's one. Good. Back to the shoulder rolls then, but a little bit smaller now. So we're just going to lead with the elbows, circling the shoulders back. So we're bringing that level down a little bit now. And then go forward again. Get those shoulders. Your joints and muscles are really warm now. They're really flexible and moving well. Perfect. Okay, so knees again now. So just small knee raises or just opposite hand. You just keep the arms low. You only need to lift the knee level with the hip. Hold on to the chair if you need to. Keeping the back nice and straight. Well done. There, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so jacks out to the side again. So just small arms now. Don't bring the arms up too high. But remember, we are slowing down. Gradually bringing that heart
don't want to speed up, but slowing down gradually. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, so I'll turn this way so you can see again. So tapping the toes behind, just the toe on the floor, and leaving the arms just to the side of you. Well done. Just stretching out those legs. And then back to marching again. Okay, step tap side to side then. Just a little step tap. No need to do very much with the arms, just really small or not at all. Okay. Good. So we really are slowing down. You should still feel warm, but your heart rate's coming down now. And then back to marching on the spot. Okay, so just standing tall, knees slightly bent. Keep the toes wiggling, just keep the circulation moving, hands to the side, and we're going to slide down one side and then come up slowly to the centre. Okay, so the same on the other side, sliding down and then coming back. Just to get a little bit of mobility in your back and back to the centre. Again, as I say, your muscles and joints are really warm, so it should be a lot easier than in the warm-up. Well done. So just pedaling the feet through, very small feet movements now, and then back to that position with the feet hip width. This time, put your hands across your chest, keep the hips facing the front, the legs don't move, and we're just going to twist to the side and then back to the centre. Okay, go to the other side and back to centre. So try to keep those hips facing the front, just moving from the waist, one more to the side. Well done. And back to the centre. Okay, so to complete the cool down now, we're just going to do some static stretching. So the first stretch we're going to do is for the upper back. So take the arms forward, stretching out, put the chin in, and just feel that stretch across the shoulders. So you're just moving the feet now, just keeping a little bit of circulation moving, but we're just really slowing down. So tuck the chin if you want to, and release there slowly. Well done. Okay, for the chest stretch now, we can take the arms behind the back. You can place your hands in your lower back, or you can take your arms further away if you want more of a stretch. So just feeling that stretch now, just across your chest, holding that nice and still. Well done. Hold it, and slowly release. Excellent. Right, so for the shoulders now, we're going to take one arm across the body, and then support that with the other hand. So just keep the shoulder down, don't lift the shoulder, holding it there. Excellent. And slowly release. Okay, so we keep these stretches nice and still. We don't move around on them. We just keep the little static stretches. Hold that there. And release slowly. Okay, so for the tricep stretch now, place one hand, the same hand on the same shoulder, and then ease that elbow up towards the ceiling. Don't press on the joint, but just support that there. If you can't pick the arm up, don't force it, just go to your range. And then slowly release. Okay, the same on the other side then. Take one hand on the shoulder, ease that elbow up. And feeling that stretch in the tricep. Well done. And release slowly. Okay, so we're moving down now to stretching of the legs. So I want you to, you can hold on to the chair if you need a bit of balance. You're going to step forward with one leg. The back leg remains straight, and this is the muscle, you're stretching the calf muscle in the back leg. Knees bent here, feet are parallel, feet are flat on the floor, keep the back nice and straight. Perfect. Just hold nice and still. Keep that stretch. Feeling it in the back of that calf. Well done. And then ease out of there. Well done. Same on the other leg then. Take one leg forward, bend that knee. Keep your balance. Keep the other leg straight. And you're feeling that stretch in that calf muscle. Good. Good. Really hold it nice and still. Perfect. And then ease up there. Well done. So for the hamstring now, we're going to take one leg forward, and this is where the back leg is slightly bent. You're going to hinge from the hips and lean forward with a nice flat back. Keep your shoulders square and feeling that stretch through the back of the hamstring. If you want to put your foot down, then it'll isolate the hamstring more. It's up to you, whichever's most comfortable for you. Okay, and then unfurl out of that one, and then do the same on the other leg. So just get your balance, take one leg forward, heel onto the floor, hinge slowly from the hips, and lean forward. So keeping those shoulders, the head lifted, shoulders square, feeling that stretch. Excellent. Only a few more seconds, and keep it there. So we've got one more stretch. This is for the front thigh, the quadricep muscles. So you can either do a few slow hamstring curls, just to stretch out those muscles, or if your knees are fairly flexible, you've got no problems with your knees, you can support onto the chair, support the legs slightly bent, bring one foot up towards you and feel that stretch in the front of that palm. Okay, well done. If you want to just move your feet gently, if you're not doing this stretch, that's fine. You're just gently just moving the feet and release. Walking over to the other leg then now, supporting leg slightly bent. Get your balance. It's quite difficult to balance on one leg here. Hold it there. Keep holding and release. Well done. So just to finish now, we'll do some nice easy breathing exercise. And so standing up, nice and tall, feet hip width, we're going to breathe in through the nose, stretching the arms above the head, breathe in, and then breathing out through the mouth. And this time, breathe in through the nose, arms just to shoulder height, breathe in, and breathe out through the mouth. And lastly, placing the hands on the tummy, breathe in through the nose, and breathe out, nice and slowly. Well done. So just shake your arms and legs, just get your body moving a little bit. Well done. You've completed the cool down, and just make sure you have a drink now, hydrate, and enjoy the rest of the day.